Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mabry. If you are not new here, then you know it has been a little while. It's honestly just been a crazy few weeks. Hunter started pilot training, I started a new job, I've been working on more doula stuff, trying to get more of my business side up and running, trying to reach out, getting more clientele, all that good stuff. It's been kind of crazy, and honestly, I have not felt up to it. And so I kind of never wanted this to be something where I did it because I was stressed to do it and I was under pressure to get videos out. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It was more something that was fun for me, and so I kind of just didn't want to put the pressure on myself. In the beginning, I was kind of getting upset with myself that I wasn't pushing videos out like I said I was going to, but at this point, I'm kind of just like, I'm gonna post a video when I have the time, when I feel up to it, because there should be no pressure behind this. It's just a hobby. So thanks for bearing with me. You know, I've had some people reach out to me asking where I've been, what I'm doing, and that's kind of what it is. It's just, I'm around. I'm just not, you know, filming every 2 days. So that is kind of what I got going on. Today we are going to be discussing the results of my low buy. It's like a mid-year check-in. Yeah, it's been 6 months, so here we are. Not gonna lie, I really struggled about a month ago trying to plan for this video, trying to want to post it. I kind of thought about not even doing this, but I've had a lot of people check in with me also on this, trying to keep me accountable, asking how it's been going, all that good stuff. And I said, you know, I'm going to make a mid-year video. You can look forward to that. I will explain everything about how it's been going, what I have been doing, what I haven't been doing, all that good stuff. So I wanted to sit down and just kind of chat about it. I will say I was really upset about it at first, just because I feel like I failed myself in what I had set out to do. I was very ambitious, but I'm kind of at this place now, at peace with knowing that, okay, I'm not exactly where I wanted to be, but have I made some changes? Absolutely. And so I just want this to be an encouragement to you if you are in that place, if you're spending more money than you should, to kind of just take a step back and realize, okay, what are the things you have been implementing here and there? Maybe it's not the goal you'd exactly set out to accomplish, but it's still a goal and you're still making little changes. So I think that's important, and so that's why I'm gonna make this video. Before we get started, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new, hit that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so like I was mentioning, if you have not watched my low buy video and you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, I don't know which side it is. I'll link the video up here for you to go ahead and check out. I would definitely watch that first and then come and watch this, just because this is gonna be more recapping what I've done the past 6 months since I set out to do that low buy in January, February, whenever I posted it. So I'm kind of just gonna go over a few of the things that I set out to do, and then we'll kind of talk through them, what I've been doing, what I haven't been doing, and we'll go from there. So if you guys remember, there were 3 things that kind of are incorporated within the low buy. That is, you get rid of everything you don't use, you use up everything you have, and you don't spend extra money. So for the most part, I would say I made some strides to getting better about some of that, but not exactly the way I'd hoped. The first thing I had mentioned was not buying any of the wants that I said I had. So a lot of them were Amazon, a lot of them were just like extra gadgets. I will say that really worked well for me the first few months, 3 to 4, I would say, months in. I was doing okay with that. I really wasn't spending money on extra things that I saw on Amazon, that I saw on people's YouTube channels, and that's because I really did. I stopped following influencers who were promoting a lot of products. I unsubscribed to a lot of email lists. I was really trying to just get my mind away from all the products and the things of this world, and for the most part, it really did help. So if that's kind of like where you're at, first step, easy. Just don't let yourself be fed by it so much, and you will really see a difference when you're not thinking about it, when it's not in your face. You're really not gonna go and grab for it as often. After those 3 and 4 months, I kind of did start to just like pick up some of those older habits again. I would start buying little things, and I wouldn't say they were completely pointless. Like, I remember starting out before this year and truly was buying whatever. Like, I would think of it, I would see it, and I would just get it. And I think I started to just be more mindful of it, which was part of the process, and I think that's so important. And so I was really learning, like, do I need this? Can I wait for this? And a lot of the times I would be able to make that choice. I really think this would be useful, or I really just can wait. So that did help, but I would definitely say I was spending more as the months went on than I was early on. So like I said, I really did stick to getting off email subscriptions, YouTube channels. I really kind of have stayed that way. Now, obviously, like on Instagram and stuff, if I'm scrolling and there's promotions or there's influencers being sponsored that I follow, I'm gonna see those items and get excited too. So I didn't cut that out completely, but I will say for the few that I had set out for, I have kind of kept up with that for the most part. I don't feel like all the time I'm getting just like sucked into like wanting to buy products. So the first of the 3 things was getting rid of what I had. I mentioned that within the first couple months, I really had worked on slowly getting rid of things that I really didn't need, and I still feel like I stuck with that. I tell Hunter all the time, like, I just want to get rid of everything, and that is kind of just like my mentality. I want to live a more minimalistic life. Obviously, I have these like spurts where I like just want to go buy all the cool things, but for the most part, I really don't love spending a ton of money on things that are just things. I think that's really where my heart is. This is probably the one I've done the best with out of all of them. I will say that I am still getting rid of things. Like, it's been 6 months and there's still little spurts where I'll try to like just gather things in my house that I really just don't use or I really just don't need laying around. The second one was to use up anything you have in your house already. So I mentioned face wash as one of my examples. I would say I have been more mindful of this. Again, I've like thought of it, but I wouldn't say I've followed through with it as well. If I really see a product that I really think would be great for my hair or my nails or my skin, if I really think about it and I don't let myself think about the discipline of this, I will just go and get that product. And then I'll come back and think about like, did I need this right now? Probably not, but I felt like I did. So definitely didn't do great with that, but I think the mindfulness is still key here. It's just being aware of like what you're spending and how you're spending it. Yeah, I still have products to get through. Okay, and the third one is no more extra spending. I don't remember exactly how I said it, but it was like just like the wants that I had. And like I mentioned with the whole Amazon thing, okay, so Amazon has gotten better. I really am not as bad with Amazon as I used to be, but I will say my spending has gone up. Not from 6 months ago, but definitely from what I was expecting to do 6 months later, if that makes sense. I mentioned that one of my goals was to stick with thrifting, and let me tell you, thrifting here in Del Rio, we have dirt cheap. If you watch my videos, you know I'm a dirt cheap freak. Everything is so cheap that it makes you want to spend even more. It has gotten me in so much trouble. Okay, not that much trouble. I sound like I'm in serious debt or something. I'm not, but I will say it's been really hard to shop there and not get things. Now the dogs are inside because they're gonna keep barking. Okay. Like I was saying, dirt cheap, it's a really dangerous place. Overall, with like my thrifting, I've kept up with thrifting, but the thrifting has also made me spend more. So, but if I think about it, like, have I purchased full price products, clothing? No, like honestly, once you go to dirt cheap, you will never go back. Like, our dirt cheap here gets everything from Target. So I have no need to buy full price things because I get, okay, we're not gonna do this back here. But I will just say that's been such a challenge because I'm not used to having a dirt cheap right next door. Other than that, I will say at this point, I've become more mindful of my spending, but have I done it as good as I was hoping to? No. But I have hope. This is like a little side note. I'm sure most people have heard of it, but it is Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University. I highly recommend this. We have been walking through this. It used to come with like the workbook and the DVD set. I'm pretty sure they've switched it all to online now. I'm not exactly sure the new system, but we have been really enjoying this and the principles out of it. We're kind of clean slating it. We're really trying to work hard at working at our finances. I'm gonna be like super transparent here and just say, our first year of marriage, like looking back, Hunter and I have kind of sat down and said like, what did we do? Because we weren't very smart with our money, and I think that's so important. How I said in the last video, just steward God's money well. Just reflecting on that, I don't think we did. And so we're really trying to be intentional about our spending and our saving and our giving and our investing. I think all those things are really important, but if you don't practice them, okay. If you don't practice them, you know, they're not gonna become a part of your routine. You're not gonna know how to do it, and then you're gonna be in a sticky situation later. Sorry, Gorb is down here. So that's definitely helped us. We are still working through it, but it's really great how he lays it out. He has a lot of great things to say. Most of the disciplines he kind of creates are very biblical, and so I really love that. Part of it, I'm really sorry, y'all, like I can't. But yeah, so I will link that down below if you guys are interested in who Dave Ramsey is. I think it's really great content, just really helpful. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm at this place where I'm okay with being vulnerable with you guys. If, you know, I didn't do something exactly the way I hope to. That's okay, like that's life. Like I'm not gonna be perfect. I do fail sometimes, and I did in this, and I'm still learning and growing, and so I think that's okay. So that's what I got. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.